Hey there, I'm Rose Raccoon AJ, and somehow this is the first post I have done in almost a year. In this video, I'll be finding out how long it takes to get a membership by earning Sapphires through playing minigames. There are many reasons for wanting to have a membership in Animal Jam. It comes with many benefits which are unavailable as a non-member. But it's not cheap to get a membership. The main ways being spending real money or 600 Sapphires per month. When you can't use money and you're new to playing the game, it can be even harder to find the Sapphires to pay for a membership. So in this video, I'll be going over a method to get a membership which everyone can use. And at the end, I'll be discussing whether I believe this is an efficient way of getting a membership. Certain minigames in Animal Jam can give you 30 Sapphires if you complete certain tasks, which can be viewed here. Though, even after completing all the tasks from every minigame, it is only possible to get 510 Sapphires. However, through using multiple accounts on Animal Jam, it is possible to get far more than that. Plus, it means that you can choose only to do the easy tasks or to play the minigames that you enjoy. To start with though, we are going to need just one account, the account which you will buy the membership on. To test this out myself, I created a spare account. After picking a random look, struggling to find an available username, and getting a bunch of pop-ups, I had made my account. I then got to work on collecting Sapphires. I would first need 100 to buy in my shop, which I can use to transfer Sapphires from the other accounts to this one. The first minigame which I played was Touch Pool. I highly recommend playing this game if you're in need of a few Sapphires because it's super simple. After finding all the types of aquatic creatures, you can receive 30 Sapphires as well as some cute plushies. Earning Sapphires from Touch Pool took 8 minutes and 36 seconds. I also suggest that when you play Animal Jam minigames that it's on a device with a touch screen. Maybe it's just my personal preference, but I find it much easier to play on a tablet than on a computer because in minigames you have to do stuff like hold your finger down and create shapes by drawing them. The second minigame that I played was Roll. From this game I decided only to get the first 15 Sapphires because the last box, which gives the other 15 Sapphires, requires you to complete every single level. Some levels in this game, particularly the last one, can be quite difficult, so to avoid wasting lots of time, I only focused on completing 15 levels, which gives you 5 and 10 Sapphires. It took me 7 minutes and 50 seconds to do this. The next minigame that I played was Puppy's Tail. It took me 30 minutes and 48 seconds to get 30 Sapphires, and I know this is quite a contrast to the last two games. It's a lot of time. But one benefit of Puppy's Tail is that the hardest game mode gives a free spotted lab puppy pet, which after getting in my shop you can sell for a lot of Sapphires. I looked at the prices other players were selling them for at the time, and these were the cheapest ones. Value does go up and down though, so for the sake of consistency, I'm not going to sell the pet for Sapphires to use on the membership. The next game that I played was Jumbled Up, which I played only enough to find 100 hidden items and therefore received 15 Sapphires total. These Sapphires were just from the first two boxes because the last box requires you to do 5 times the amount of work, which in my opinion makes it less worth doing. Getting 15 total Sapphires from this game took me 10 minutes and 31 seconds. The next minigame I played was Jamaa Derby, where I won 5 races to get 5 Sapphires because, like with the other games, the other boxes would have taken much longer to get. Playing this game only took 6 minutes and 34 seconds. The final minigame I played to get a shop was Block Break. I completed 5 levels to get 5 Sapphires. I now had 100 Sapphires, which is enough to buy at my shop. The total time I spent playing these games was about 1 hour and 11 minutes. In my opinion, this isn't actually too bad. If you have the time and you don't mind playing minigames for a while, I think it's fine. It can be quite fun. If this isn't your first account and you are looking just to get a membership on a spare account, I would recommend using this method to get in my shop and then transferring the Sapphires that you already have on your main account to pay for the membership on the spare. If you do not have Sapphires on any other accounts, then I suggest getting them through playing minigames on other accounts. 600 Sapphires are needed in total for a membership. However, Animal Jam takes off some Sapphires made from a sale or transference of Sapphires in my shop when you do not already have a membership. So in order to get 600 Sapphires on the account which will get a membership, more than 600 Sapphires combined must be earned from all the accounts which are created for the purpose of earning Sapphires. I decided creating 6 other accounts is the best idea. It is actually pretty easy to set up lots of accounts because the same email address can be used between accounts and the address does not even need to be verified to use the account. I found that the total amount of time to set up 6 accounts is about 10 minutes and 30 seconds because to set up one it took me about 1 minute and 45 seconds. For the minigames on these accounts, I would recommend doing all the same ones that I did on my main spare account, which I will use to get a membership, as well as playing Falling Phantoms enough to get the first 5 Sapphires on 4 of these 6 accounts, and doing this, plus playing Pillbugs enough to get 5 Sapphires on 2 of the accounts, because this way the Sapphires received from transferring them to the account which has a shop will add up to 604 Sapphires, which is just over enough to buy a membership. To say it clearly, 4 of the accounts will end up with 105 Sapphires and 2 will have 110 Sapphires to give to the main account, which will buy a membership. To earn 5 Sapphires from Falling Phantoms, it took me about 7 minutes and 55 seconds, and 5 Sapphires from Pillbugs takes about 9 minutes and 29 seconds. So the accounts which earn 105 Sapphires will take a total of about 1 hour and 19 minutes each, and the accounts which earn 110 Sapphires will take 1 hour and 28 minutes. So in total, since there would be 4 accounts with 105 Sapphires, and 2 with 110 Sapphires, it would take around 8 hours and 12 minutes to collect all these Sapphires. Adding the time it took to create the accounts is 8 hours 23 minutes, and adding the time to get in my shop is a total of 9 hours and 34 minutes. This is the final total of the amount of time spent on getting a membership. So it is possible to go from a new jammer to getting a shop and a membership in under 10 hours of continuous gameplay, but is that actually worth it? In my opinion, this is a very long time, and I would suggest trying to collect items to sell with a My Shop rather than playing minigames for more Sapphires, since the process can be very boring and repetitive. It is useful to know that using the method of just playing minigames, it is possible to get a membership, but it is probably more of an enjoyable experience if you simply play the game for fun and occasionally collect Sapphires for a membership. After getting membership, it becomes a lot easier to pay for it the next month, since there are many things you can do as a member which make earning Sapphires much easier, such as pet expeditions, selling items, and getting all the Sapphires that were paid, getting daily rewards from the pack chest, and being given weekly member gifts. Random tip, but I highly recommend selling pack chest rewards if it is a very appealing looking item. Occasionally the chest does give items rather than gems or sapphires, and selling these shortly after the game has loaded into the new day and these items have just become available, it is possible to get a lot of sapphires. Earlier this year there were items such as a field of daisies or dizzy shamrocks which could sell for hundreds of sapphires, sometimes even more than what a membership costs. So if you're looking for extra sapphires or trying to make the most out of your membership, I recommend keeping an eye on the daily pack chest rewards. I realize now that this video was full of numbers, sorry about that. There are probably much easier ways to get a membership, however I decided to do this way because it's an available option for everyone. We're almost at the end of this video, but before I end it, I just want to bring up something that I briefly mentioned at the beginning. This is the first time I have posted content in a while, and I hope to continue to make more Animal Jam videos. One of the reasons I stopped posting in the first place is because it takes a lot of time to make videos, so if I continue to post, the times when I do might be a little irregular. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!